Islam. It's Dr. Naila Inana Il here from the House of Reawakening Minds. Just wanted to come to you for a few moments to talk about some things that are very near and dear to my heart. And of course, first and foremost, is the House of Reawakening Minds and the mission that we have to bring a holistic environment to a global audience, providing the information that we feel will best suit us in this new awakening that many of us are experiencing. And in so doing, one of our main features, as you know, is bringing the weekly Moorish science civics classes to you. And I have to say, sad to say, that we are experiencing a downturn when it comes to physical attendance here at the House of Reawakening Minds, and this is causing us to really not be able to thank or compensate our speakers for, in the way that they really are deserving of, for the awesome information that they're bringing. We have a large global audience, some who watch live and then others who watch via the YouTube channels that other people, take our videos and put them up there. And we're not trying to stop people from getting that information, even though those people who are creating those YouTube channels with all of those classes from House of Reawakening Minds, none of them ever send any donations to help keep what is helping their channels grow going. And so I want to make an appeal to those of you who can appreciate what we're doing here. Even if you are, too far away to come and visit, we know that you would like to know that every Friday and some Saturdays and then the special events that we have planned and have additional things that are going to be coming or would like to have them coming. If you'd like to see this continue, then I want to courteously ask and request that you would consider supporting the House of Reawakening Minds. We provide our PayPal and our Cash Me links at all our classes that we broadcast, and we hope that you would say, hey, they're doing a good job, and so I'll send a note or 5 or 10 or 20. And to be honest with you, there are a handful out there, and I could name them, that regularly do support us, and we do appreciate that. We do not have any salaries here. This is not about paying anyone who maintains the building. Basically, we have an individual that comes in and cleans the building at no charge for us, and Sister Tamara and myself basically handle everything else that goes on, and everyone else, is a volunteer. And of course, a very, very large part of what we do is Grand Sheikh Taj Tariq Bey, who puts his blood, sweat, and tears into fixing this building, and is probably the reason why you first know about House of Reawakening Minds, because of Grand Sheikh Taj Tariq Bey. And now we have Brother Abdullah Bey and Brother Hannibal Bey who are added to the roster, and we are bringing as much as we can to uplift fallen humanity, and we're doing it in the spirit of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And we just need your assistance. We need you to, this is not an official campaign for fundraising, but we've been considering going to a Patreon or a Zoom format, where in order to see these videos, you would actually have to pay a small fee. But short of going that way, which we may have to do in order to see how this goes, we are employing you and asking you, Brother and Sister Bay, and Brother and Sister L, and Brother and Sister Ali and Day, and those of you who watch our videos, we want you to be a part of making sure that this doesn't go away. This is a legacy. This is something that is done now more for the community than it is done for any of us personally, because we actually, could be doing other things, but we commit every Friday. Every Friday is committed, to bringing these classes. And sometimes there might be 4, 5, 6, 7 people here. And you know what that adds up to. We only ask for 10 notes of a donation. 4, 5, 6 people, maybe 50, 60 notes. And we have the finest Moorish science lecturers here, and let me not forget Brother Aaron L., who's also now a part of our roster. We have some of the finest lecturers and teachers and etymologists, and you whatever you want to give them, metaphysicians coming to you right from here. And we would like to think that you would like to show your appreciation by making sure that continues. What I'm going to do is actually put our PayPal. I'm going to put the PayPal and the Cash Me App links at the bottom of this video, because I really and truly hope to see an upswing in actually your physical attendance. We have people who come here all the way from Texas and California and the Midwest and Florida and New York and so forth and so on. But it's really sad to have somebody come all the way from Texas and they be one of 4 or 5 who was actually in attendance. And then those of you who are out there, you just have to turn on your cell phone or your computer, and these people have spent finances to fly here and to get a hotel because they value what we bring. So we're hoping, and I'm hoping, Tamara, Sister Tamara L. and I have so many things and thoughts that we would love to bring to you, our Moorish community, our kinfolk. We would love to bring, and we have some things planned. We also have reality with Dr. G, and we have some awesome things planned, but we can't do it without your assistance. We love you. We're not beggars. We're not trying to get rich. As a matter of fact, you can never get rich doing this, and we don't need funds for us personally. We need to make sure that this building and all that it entails, all of the financial expenses that go along with making sure that we're here, that we have lights and heat in the winter and air in the summer, and we need new lights, as you can see. We need air conditioners that are whisper quiet, so we can keep them going and keep people cool without you having to hear the sound of the air conditioner. We need better equipment to record, and we just need things that we think will enhance your learning experience. Many of you have asked for videotapes, but we need a process to be able to do that. So I am asking from the bottom of my heart, if you would not consider supporting the House of Reawakening Minds. If not on just once, this could be a one-time thing, just regularly. And regularly, of course, helps us. If everyone out there sent 5 notes, we would be able to compensate our lecturers and wouldn't have to go into our own pockets to do that, and we wouldn't have to wonder whether or not we were going to have internet or lights or whatever, all of the expenses that go through it. And people want to come and they need copies of paperwork, and they want copies of paperwork. We need to buy ink and paper. There's so many things that it really takes finances to do. And we know that we're dealing with Federal Reserve notes, but right now, until things switch over and we're using, those gold or those Bitcoins or whatever you're doing, we need your help. So please, take this as a heartfelt request for assistance. We don't want to stop doing this, but we're really thinking about changing what we're doing or cutting back on what we're doing, because we're just frankly not getting the support. And we know that many of you out there, this is how you are getting and staying connected with your Moorish brethren. But you know what? We need your help. So, here it is, Sunday, the day of the sun. A lot of you are probably, barbecuing or whatever you're doing. But here I am down here at the House of Reawakening Minds. A little music in the background, but letting you know how deeply important it is that you support what we do, or what we do may not be able to be presented too much longer. Thank you, love you, hope to see those donations coming in, and we'll report what's coming in and tell you where it's going, because it definitely won't go to me and won't go to Sister Tamara, but we do want to do what we need to do for those who come here, and we want to make sure that this building is always going to be here for us in order to do that. Islam and Namaste.